welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
All right, we're going to start out tonight. We have Napoli, who donated yesterday on PayPal. Thank you very much, Napoli. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. By the way, welcome, Andrew Bartman, Reiki, Michelle, and Mao. Welcome tonight. Good to see all y'all. It is Tuesday night. We're doing all right. So let's see what kind of fun stuff we got going on. All right, what's going to happen in my dating life? Let's go to the Tarot Tower and find out what's going to happen in your dating life indeed, because you never know nowadays. We got COVID, we got inflation, we got gas, we got everything. What is all this mix going to happen and affect our dating life? Juicy Peach, what's going on? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Effie, welcome. And who else joined? Ellen, welcome. Good to see you. All right. Well, let's go to the table and look at Napoli. What is going to happen to my dating life? Is it just going to be decent? Is it going to be fantastic? Or is it going to be wild and weird? You never know. You never know. It is 2022. I mean, we're in, 2022. We're full in. We're full in. We got to go to the distance for this one. Cass, so welcome. Good to see you. All right, let's see what's going on with the dating life for Napoli. Thank you again for your donation. By the way, it's a PayPal donation. If you want to donate with a PayPal, we got a link in the description and in chat if you want to go that far and do some PayPal donation variances over there. You can say, whoa, you get married. Well, Juicy Peach has some shocking news. Where's Boo Boo in all of this? Boo Boo needs to join. We got Juicy Peach up in here. Got shocking news. We need Boo Boo for just the reaction alone. Cass. Oh, here's Boo Boo. Perfect timing. Boo Boo. Juicy Peach is getting married. Juicy Peach is getting married. Boo Boo, I'm just kind of see your initial reaction to this. Anyway, Cass, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, Napoli, speaking of dating life, can you get as far as Juicy Peach has gotten and get on married? 10 of Wands with that. Man, it seems your dating life is kind of rough. I'm not going to lie. Dating life has been kind of rough for the past few months. You're going in, going out, no pun intended. It seems like everything is sort of going in good and it's not going well. It's going okay and it's going bad. It just feels like it's just back and forth. I can't get any consistency. Ace of Pentacles says you need someone new in this time. I think you're sort of restricted on who you can get in. I think you're sort of restricted on what we can do here. Overall, it feels like we need something new. Need something that's more stable, that has a level of stability to it, that has a level of concentration to it that we need. And I think that's going to be where you're at. Ace of Pentacles is very strong, very sturdy card for this reading indeed. King of Wands too. I like the King of Wands here. I really do. We got that Ace of Pentacles. We're sort of bouncing off the new opportunity, bouncing off, seeing where we're going to go, how we're going to go, what we're going to do with it. I think you're looking at a fire sign possibility. I think the fire sign is going to be very good for you indeed as well. So a little bit of a fire sign action for you coming up in the dating life. But this is going to be a little bit of an adventure. Any fire sign is going to be a little bit of an adventure in the dating life. So be prepared. Sort of, you're going to have a little more patience for this individual. Now, 10 of Wands, it says they do kind of work on nerves a little bit, but I think the fire sign is going to be good for you. I think that's going to be excellent for you at the end of the day. 5 of Wands, it says your next relationship is going to be a short-term one, right? We have the honeymoon period. We're liking where we're going. We're liking what's happening. It just feels like it's complicated. It feels like it's not moving in the direction that we need to go in. What have you. The 5 of Wands, it says there's a little bit of a short-term relationship as far as the next one goes. So there is the future of your dating life indeed. It feels like it's just time for somebody new. Just feels like it's time for somebody fresh and new and what have you. Now, KD donated yesterday. We need to get KD knocked out, and then we're going to Juicy Peach indeed, making it happen. All right, KD, Tiara, thank you so much for your donation. KD wanted to know yesterday, new job this week. Is this going to be a thing we can do? Because that is a short time period. We're already on Tuesday end. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, you're looking at a really short time period, so it's going to be kind of challenging. Let's see if we can get this done, though, right? Let's go over here. Let's get the favorite deck of everybody, the Golden Wheel. If you have not seen this on Amazon, it looks terrible on Amazon. I don't know what they did. Okay, they need to fix it. Okay, what they did, it looked like they oversaturated the cards. It doesn't look any good. Doesn't look any good indeed. But, that's the way it goes. Anyway, new job this week. We only got a couple of days left. Let's see if that's going to happen. 9 of Cups. No. King of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. I think the prospects are looking better this week as far as finishing it up and getting that new job. It's really kind of sketch, in my opinion. Effie, what's going on? Yeah, you need the Tarot fam. That's what I'm talking about. Lady Vegas, it's been a minute. How you doing? Well, it's been a few days. How you doing, Lady Vegas? Always good to see you. All right, new job this week. I would say no, just bottom line, right? We'll go with the thumbs down, but we got good news in the mix anyway. Looking at the King of Wands, the progression that you're doing, the energy that you are moving into, the stuff that you're getting done, I think is really affecting this new job. I think it's exciting, and I think you're getting into that mode where there's a lot of good things happening with you. 9 of Cups says there's a lot of sort of improvement this week as opposed to prior weeks. Feels like we're on the move to get things better, on the move to get things done in a superior way. 6 of Wands is talking about the Lord of Victory. Lord of Victory talks about getting a job. I don't think this week, but I definitely think before mid-June, you will have a new job opportunity, or at least one that's sort of put out there for you. Sora, welcome. Good to see you. 5 of Cups. One of the key jobs you are searching for isn't going to work out. And I don't think that should affect you. And I know that sounds weird, but I don't think that should affect you. I think this is something you can get done. I think this is something you can get over and move past, but you got to understand that not every failure is the end of the world with some of this job stuff. But yeah, it's like I really wanted it. I was really excited, and yeah, not so much. Juicy Peach is getting married. Oh my God. So we have, by the way, if you're not familiar with the channel, Juicy Peach is like a superstar on the channel. Juicy Peach is basically like the Tom Cruise of the channel. I mean, just sort of comes in, everybody knows Juicy Peach. All right, let's find out. We actually need a Juicy Peach tarot deck. All right, a Juicy Peach tarot deck. I mean, chime in chat if you want to see a Juicy Peach tarot deck. I think that would be absolutely amazing. I think that is definitely something we got to get going on. Jasmine, welcome, and thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. We're going to go with a Victorian Romantic Tarot version 4. I mean, it's successful when they got 4 of them. It's I mean, that's pretty easy, right? That's the easy mode. It's a successful deck when you're on version 4 and you sell out immediately because they did. Because I bought 7 of them because it's going to go up in price. All right. I'm going to get married in June in another country, no problem. Will I be able to have all of the correct documents? This seems very doable. I think it seems very doable indeed. Page of Cups, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups indeed. You need to plan ahead early. We need to plan ahead early with these documents because one of these things takes forever to get. Okay, Juicy Peach. We need to figure out the requirements first up, right? Page of Cups. We need to hit them up, figure out the requirements, understand what the connection, understand what the communication is, and I think that we need to sort of get that done, right? Get that done. What are the requirements? What kind of documents do we need to get done? The Emperor says you are able to get the documents. You are able to pull those in. Now, some of those may be a little bit delayed in getting it, right? Ace of Pentacles. It feels like it's going to take a little time to get some of those, but I think you're able to get those. A pretty easy yes or no answer. The Emperor says I have the power to do what I need to do, and I think that's big. I think that is big. I have the power to do what I need to do. Very critical, very important indeed. The Emperor says, let's rock it. Let's get it done. 3 of Cups is the marriage celebration. Get the documents that I need, okay? I'm going to be a little bit delayed, all right? You said you have a week? I mean, if you need something from some formal place document, it's going to take longer than a week. People are slow in government entities, but one of these may be delayed, is what I'm saying. Ace of Pentacles, I'm not quite prepared for every little nuance of these documents. Three of Cups says we get married. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. We got the big party, the big celebration at the end of the day. That is the party balloons. Juicy Peach, you get the party balloons. I think everything's going to be just fine. Maybe delayed a little bit, but overall, I don't think that's going to affect much of anything. And a week's kind of a tight timeline, but that's going to be all right. That is going to be all right at the end of the day. I think that is a massive thumbs up on getting that done. A little delayed, but hey, whatever happens. Jasmine, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Tiara is next. How about my date with Christian go tonight? Ooh, Tiara's got a hot day tonight. Let's see. Let's keep using the Victorian Romantic Tarot because I love this. I love this deck. It is fantastic and amazing indeed. I love everything about this deck. I'm just saying, I love everything about this particular tarot deck. All right, we're going to go with the date for Christian tonight. How's it going to go? What's it going to look like? Is Christian going to be happy to see us? Is Christian going to be up and ready to go? 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family. Justice. Eight of Swords and a Knight of Cups. Mr. Romance himself. I think it's going to go fantastic. Get the Heart of Hearts up in here. Let's go through the cards. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. Very comfortable date. It feels like everything goes the way I need it to. It feels comfortable, right? I understand what we're doing. It's kind of fun. I'm enjoying my time there. It's not like we're going in and just sort of like, whoa, what the hell's going on? It feels pretty stable. It feels pretty solid with that. 10 of Cups is a beautiful card to have there. Happy home, happy family. Of course, is going to be all right at the end of the day. Justice says we may get naked. Well, no. Justice says things could be balanced out. I think that Christian tends to go on some extreme sides, maybe some extreme things. I don't think that's good for anybody. I think you're able to balance that out a little bit. If you have to redirect some of the more passionate statements they have, or some of the more wild things that they're sort of doing, you sort of get that out, right? Justice. Also think that you have a bit of a karmic feel here. I'm going out on a limb. The Justice card a lot of times has a karmic feel here. And the reason I think it's karmic is because the Eight of Swords. It's almost like something didn't work before in a previous life, a previous instance. Something didn't work before. Something wasn't there where we were ready to go forth with it. And I think now we have opportunity number 2. So it does have a karmic feel mixed in with it. Overall, Knight of Cups says we have a pretty forward date, a pretty good looking date overall. I think it works. I think it's going to be fantastic, especially when you start off with the happy home, happy family of the 10 of Cups. I like it. I think it's amazing indeed. All right, the next question, we got Sorrel Lover. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Good to see you. James, it's a Libra. And what are the feelings for the Sagittarius? Let's see what's going on. What kind of things we can get in here? We'll do a little teddy bear deck. More Linda, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what kind of fun we can get into here. Nora Tarot, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here as well. Let's open PayPal and see if we got anything on PayPal. We just did a PayPal from yesterday, so we should be pretty good. Let's see. We do. What is that? Oh, that was the reading from earlier. Okay, so we should be good on all the readings from PayPal. Sticking with this. Got more land up in the queue. Got Nor Tarot in the channel. Welcome, Nor Tarot. As always, good to see you. Let's get a little bit of a feelings here. We're going for a lot of love decks tonight. We just did this one. We're going for a lot of love decks tonight. Next up is really going to kind of be the Teddy Bear Tarot, because the Teddy Bear Tarot is where I want to be tonight. I like this tarot deck. If you don't have this tarot deck, you just need to pick it up. You just need to go ahead, spend the money, pick this thing up. You will not be disappointed. It is a lot of teddy bears. And I mean, who doesn't like teddy bears? Who doesn't like teddy bears? Really? Come on. I mean, come on. Everybody loves a good teddy bear. Sorrel Lover. James, the Libra feelings for me. See what's going on with that. What can we get done with that? Oh, man. Oh, my. Eight of Swords is back. We just had the Eight of Swords a minute ago. Now it's back. It seems to be creeping us a little bit. Oh, nice. James is holding back a little bit from what they need to do, okay? I think they have some feelings, but they have issues expressing it. I think they have some emotions, but they have issues sort of dealing with it. I think they get into this mode where they just have issues dealing with relationships. They have issues dealing with connections, right? I'm holding in a little too much. I'm sort of in that mode of I'm not really feeling it. I'm not really understanding what I need to do. And the Jasmine, thank you for your other donation. I'm not really feeling, I'm not really understanding what I need to do, how I need to do it. This is something where you're going to have to break James out of the mold. You're going to have to break James out of the mold. Could that be giving them an opportunity? Could that be giving them a second chance? Could that be sort of opening a door where they can sort of ease in without a lot of stress or pressure? Overall, I think James and you look really good. You got the 4 of Wands, happy home, happy family, but the restrictions of getting into that are just there. I think the restrictions are James. I think James is a little bit on the not quite prepared for real life, not quite prepared for how they need to do and how they need to go forth with things and whatever. Fox Magic, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But yeah, a little bit restricted into the 4 of Wands, but overall, you have a lot of possibilities here if you're willing to take it, if you're willing to go forth with it. I think that's going to be okay for you. All right. Anyway, Maruta, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? All right. The heat is making me sleepy. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I had to go out and walk at like 1 p.m. and it was pretty hot outside. We have a garage sale, a neighborhood garage sale this weekend. It is going to be brutal hot, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think I'm just going to go shopping at the garage sale early, and that way I don't have to worry about the heat. Anyway, what does Thomas think about me? Jasmine, all right, we got the career work. We got Thomas. We got somebody romantic headed for the Jasmine opportunity. Let's get rid of these. And let's go forth with a little Wonder World Tarot over there. Wonder World Tarot, you know I got to use it. You know I'm excited about it because it is absolutely amazing. It is absolutely amazing. If you don't already have it, you can pick it up, pre-order on Push Kitty's site with all the good stuff. Anyway, what does Thomas think about me? Is Thomas going to be one of those opportunities that we need with this? Oh, Jesus, Lovers, Hanged Hatter, and the Moon. I mean, I'm just saying. I think you should go full force with this Thomas thing. It's looking really good. This is looking really good. You got the Lovers, you got the Moon. And that's an important combination, okay? You're sort of sandwiching the Hanged Hatter in between. This is an important combination with the Lovers and the Moon. In other words, I'm willing to make the effect. I'm willing to get this connection. I'm willing to make things happen, right? The Lovers is such a passionate, such a great card. You got 3 majors here, too. Morlin, to thank you for your other donation. Crystal, welcome. Good to see you. But I think that Thomas has a lot of good things coming out of there. We got the Lovers, the Hanged Hatter. Oh, man. Thomas, okay? Thomas. Is Thomas involved with somebody else, is my question, right? Is Thomas involved with somebody else? We have an emotional connection with them. I think overall, chase that, make it happen. I think it's going to be very good indeed. I think they have their eye on somebody else. Their eye on somebody else, okay? I think they have more than one person or whatnot, but you do have a little bit of an eye on somebody else. So, you know, there it is. There it is. At least that's my interpretation of it. Overall, if you can get Thomas's attention, I think Thomas is going to be amazing. Anyway, we're going Jasmine's got a triple shot tonight. Jasmine, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, career work reading, if possible. It is possible indeed. It is quite possible, probable, and is happening right now. Leslie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Career and work. Oh, Jesus. Man, wow. You got a lot of good stuff with this. Basically, you have an opportunity at a very big company. Like this is a company where you definitely know the name. If anybody hears the name, they definitely know the name. The Hierophant is a big organization, big company. I think you have an opportunity there, and I think that you should take it. I think that's going to open up a lot of doors for you. It's going to get you some possibilities you didn't have before. It's going to be pretty exciting overall. Joe, welcome to the stream. So you have a big opportunity in a larger company. I think that's going to be pretty hot. 6 of Cups. It is all about networking at this point. I think networking is going to be your best option, your best opportunity to make things happen. Six of Cups is all about work, networking, getting it done. Because I think you have another opportunity from somebody that you know from a previous company. So hit your networks up and say, hey, what's up? What's open? What do you guys see as far as possibilities? Because the Four of Swords says getting into something big, getting into something better is going to take a little bit of time, a little bit of help, a little bit of assistance. I think it's going to get you there by far. Four of Swords. Also planning the best job, looking for the best opportunity job that you have, rather than just taking whatever, is going to be very good for you indeed. So I think the career's moving quite well forward, especially if we can land and nail the big corporation job. I think that's going to be your friend indeed. Jasmine also wants to know, when am I going to meet somebody romantically? Because we need some romance. All right. Are you? Yeah, Crystal, thank you for your donation over PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's do a little switcheroo here and see what's going to happen with the romance. Meeting somebody lovely. Lovely indeed. Let's see who we can find in love. Man, you're not too bad with that. We're not too bad with that. Magician strength and the Three of Swords. Okay. The biggest issue you're running with is the lack of seriousness from anybody on the other side. The lack of seriousness. Just taking it a little too casual, not taking it seriously. Jade, welcome to the stream. Not really sort of moving forward, taking it very sort of poignantly, right? Not taking it poignantly, not taking it seriously. The Magician says you're finding some people that are interesting, but it just feels like their consistency is not where you kind of want to go here, right? Strength is definitely have some patience with this, because Three of Swords says, basically, here's what I think is going to happen. I think you're going to find somebody, you're going to have some excitement, you're going to have some good energy from them, and they're going to break your heart. After that, you have a very, very good relationship in your queue. A very good relationship that you're going to be excited about, that you're going to be thrilled, and you're going to be definitely hopping on to, right? Three of Swords, after this, everything is clean. It's almost like we got to sort of, clean out the water line, right? Clean out the water line of all the gunk before we can get the decent stuff in there. I think that's what the Three of Swords is talking about. We have one little upset, and then after that, we are going to be much better and much in a superior mode to get into the next relationship. So the relationship after that, I think it's going to be pretty good. All right, let's see. We got the more Linda double shot tonight. All right, are we doing that? Are we going to go to Crystal Heart? We got Leslie in the queue as well. Looking very good tonight. Thank you all for your generous donations. I appreciate y'all. More Lynn, Veronica causing issues at the new job. Help. I don't know. Will Veronica be disciplined? All right, Veronica seems to be the issue starter. I don't know why, but I think we're going to go with a Poe for this. I think Poe is going to be a very, very good place to be. More Linda. Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. We got a PayPal donation from somebody too, but it's taken all day to load. Jade, thank you so much for your donation and the music. I greatly appreciate you. All right, we're going with a little bit of Poe Tarot. Edgar Allan Poe, they know and they understand it, okay? They know Veronica's a problem starter. What are we going to do with Veronica? All right, what are we going to do? I think that's an important part. How are we going to deal with Veronica? What are we going to do with this problem? King of Pentacles. Oh, man. Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. All right. Veronica's not going anywhere. So if you're looking for Veronica to leave, Veronica to abandon this stuff or something like that, I don't think that's going to work the way you think it is, okay? Seven of Swords reverse. They're not going anywhere. They're staying. I think they love the drama. I think they love to start problems, and that is something they enjoy doing, right? Six of Pentacles is something they sort of just giving it out. They're sort of handing it out. Now, I do think that you need to leave this to the company to take care of rather than you doing anything. Definitely, right? King of Pentacles. Let the bosses figure this out. Let the bosses do something about this, because the King of Pentacles says that's going to be very important for you to do and for you to handle with that. They're not going anywhere. Don't have any fantasies about them leaving anytime soon, but they enjoy this. That's why they're doing it. They enjoy this. All right. So part two of that is a natural subsequent follow-up here. Borlin wants to know, hey, will they be disciplined? They're starting problems at work. we're having issues with this individual. Is somebody going to step in and take some action? And I think that's what you saw in the last reading, with a little bit of let the authority, let the King of Pentacles come through and do what they need to do here. Don't try to step in and make anything happen. So, okay. So the King of Pentacles stepped in. We got Veronica's being looked at very carefully. What's going to happen with them? King of Wands. I think things are going to happen with them. I think so. I think we're going to have a management meeting where we're going to kind of discuss, what's good, what's bad about this individual. And I think people are going to get together and sort of discuss what's going on. Because I think you're not the only one that said something. As a default, right? Because you have a group of people here. You're not the only one that has brought this up. 9 of Pentacles. You have somebody else that is very upset. And they're not very happy at all. And they are going to sort of express this. And I think they definitely have been vocal about it. King of Wands talks about the fiery aspect where something's going to happen. The fire is going to get started. I think other people have complained. You have another individual that's complaining. I think that they are going to do something. They're going to get together in a group. And that is a big thumbs up for them getting disciplined. So if you're looking for some disciplinary action, I think they're going to get disciplined indeed. Now off to PayPal we go right now with a little bit of PayPal action. All right. Crystal Hart has a question. Let's see if they duplicate it. There it is. My niece is in nursing school and wants to take a year off. Will they go back? Ooh, that's a problem. That's a problem when you're in like the super study mode and everything is rocking it and everything's going forth and, you're just going and going and going and going, That's a problem because then you stop it. And all of a sudden, all of that motivation sort of shrinks down a little bit. All of that momentum we had going is a little bit more, gone. But then there's the other side, Crystal. You know this. Then there's the other side where you do need a break. So take a little vacation, taking a break. So how's this going to work out? I think that's a good thing. Ace of Pentacles says you do need a break indeed. Ace of Pentacles says burnout is really setting in. It is. And in order to get that out, you could indeed need a break. And this could be a year off. I think this is going to be good for her. Indeed, you're looking at the 6 of Pentacles, sort of just spending that, reducing that, giving some of that stress away, moving out of there. Because the Queen of Swords is reversed. This is something where you don't want to get bitter about it. You don't want to get angry, where all of a sudden it's starting to affect your grades, it affect your studies and what have you, right? 6 of Cups ultimately says that they're not going to be as excited about it when they go back. But do they go back? I think so. Page of Cups says they will go back indeed. So I'm giving this a thumbs up because I do think that they will go back. I do think everything is going to be okay. A little bit bitter about the whole thing, going to be a little bit not as excited when they go back, but it's a matter of getting back there, getting into the groove, getting comfortable with anything. I think that's where you're kind of at indeed. All right. And Jade is next. Jade wants to know from the thought, good for Asheville is good for the family. Jade, what happened to the new house? Jade, are you still shopping or what happened to the new house? I'm kind of curious what's going on. What is going on? I know you put an offer down and it was accepted. What happened? Jade, you gotta fill us in and tell us what happened on this. By the way, we are on PayPal, in case you wondered where you're at in the queue. We're gonna get a couple of PayPals knocked out real quick. Lisa, thank you for your generous donation. I appreciate you. All right, so what's going on? All right, Jade wants to know. I thought we were settled with that house. It looks like we're still looking or still shopping or something's going on. Anyway, A is good for family. Let's find out. With that, is that going to be good? Is that going to be bad? Is that going to be half decent? Let's kind of see how that's going to work overall. I'm going to say, I got a good feeling about it. It does feel pretty good. Let's see what the cards say about it. I mean, this is something where it's going to be a little bit unusual for you, for sure. A little bit on the unusual side, right? good connections with other people, good connections with wherever you're going. I think that's very good. Avantika, we are wide open for donations. Donate. You do PayPal over there, or you can do Super Chat down there. But yeah, this is something where it's going to be a little bit unusual. It's like it's out of the way, or it's a little uncomfortable. It's not something that we're as excited about as we originally thought, okay? But you do have it that this works. This works well. You can't really ignore the Two of Cups at all. It's a good match. It's a good emotional thing where you feel like you're on pretty solid ground here. It feels very comfortable and very powerful. The Power card is all about the safety net, right? The safety net within that space. I think that's going to be good for you overall. Pretty fierce competition. I'm not going to lie. Pretty fierce competition for this, whatever this is. Very fierce competition, especially since it's so out of the way. It feels like there's something about this. There's something about this that's very attractive that you don't know about. But when you learn about it, you're going to be, oh, that's why. That's why. So yeah, something pretty stiff competition for this thing indeed. Morlin, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Does anybody want to see a magic trick? We'll do a magic trick for a break real quick. We're going back to the donations, back to the super chats. Leslie is next. You got to love reading with a Capricorn, all this other good stuff. See how that's going to go. All right. So we're going to go with a trick. So we got a magic trick on here. Basically, this is the ring on a ring on the pin. So the traditional way of getting this off the pin is basically going to be like this, right? You just slide it off the pin. That's good. That is your traditional way. That is going to be your traditional way of doing that. Basically, you're just going to put it on like that, take it off like that. That's going to basically be the easier way to do that. All right. What you do want to do, though, there's a much faster way. What you want to do is you just want to put it in your hand like this. And then as you put it in your hand, you get your hand and you do like that. And then it links over there. It links to it. See, that's a much simpler way indeed. You just have it link like that. And it's much better off. I'm all for doing things the easy way, because I think doing things the easy way is going to be the better way for me overall. Now, to unlink it, you're basically just going to do that, and it unlinks. So it unlinks like that. Even a faster way, if you're really sort of in the optimized mode, faster way, you're just going to do like that, and you just have it linked like that. That's going to be much simpler. That's going to be much simpler for everybody. Much simpler for everybody, and that is the magic trick. That is the magic trick with the ring and the ring and the pin. Hopefully somebody likes that somewhere in some place. Somebody actually likes that. Avantika, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's go for Leslie. Mercury retrograde. Nobody likes it, but we all got to put up with it. Love reading. What are we going to get with this? Let's go straight to the good decks right now. Let's go to the Kawaii Tarot. The Kawaii Tarot is going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. Everybody loves it. In case you don't have it, you need to pick it up immediately. So there you go. See, Fox Magic. It's the magic in his name. So, you know he likes magic. All right. Anyway, Kawaii Tarot. Mercury retrograde love reading. We got a Gemini moon, and we got a Capricorn. Let's see if that's going to be something that we can handle. Nobody loves Mercury retrograde. Maybe the glass half empty people love Mercury retrograde. I just know. I don't think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Moon. Speaking of moon, you got the Gemini moon in here. That is interesting. That is interesting indeed. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. You have a lot of sort of potential energy for meeting people. Like people are excited to see you. You have a lot of people sort of brewing around or moving around. It feels like there's always something just about to happen. And I think that's sort of going to get you done here. I think that's going to get you done because you are looking for June-ish to where things just start just rocking it as far as love goes. Things are sort of moving. See a lot of sort of potential energy, a lot of matching energy here. And I think June is going to be your month where a lot of this stuff happens. You got two swords here. You are looking at meeting a Gemini. Basically, if we're looking at meeting somebody, I think you're looking at meeting a Gemini sun. A Gemini sun. We got the King of Swords. We got the Knight of Swords. A communication and the double shot with that point me to a Gemini sun. So Gemini moon and Gemini sun together. Ooh, that's kind of interesting indeed. You're going to have to kind of prepare yourself a little bit for that. King of Wands. This is somebody who is very sort of poignant. They have to make a big entrance, a big exit. They have to get a lot of attention. It's almost like a Leo feel with this. Cappy, thank you for your donation. But the moon says overall they have some good emotions. You have some good stuff happening on their overall. And I think that it's going to be kind of a fun thing overall. You definitely need to get that going when you can. I would go forward and make do with that. That's going to be good. Sylvia, welcome. Good to see you. Leslie, you met a Gemini who's kind of interested. That's what I'm saying. Leslie, you need to pick up that Gemini. You got that double swords. You got the double swords action, Leslie. It is going to be nice. It's going to be nice indeed. How do I protect myself from V and all the bullies? Oh my. Let's see. Maureen has a lot of issues with this individual. I can tell that now. We're going to go with This Might Hurt Tarot after the Tarot Tower. Get the This Might Hurt Tarot. I think it's going to be all right. I think this is going to be pretty solid for the rest of this read. We got Victoria's working her last nerves. Like not even playing at this point. Working her last nerves. We need to find out what to do about this. How do we protect myself from her and the bullies and all of these people at work that are making my life miserable? Strength, Nine of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Basically ignore it. Dodge it, document it, and then ignore it. Okay? And I say document it because I think that is important right now. Okay? The Nine of Cups. You need to have things documented. If somebody is bullying you, you need to have this documented somewhere, right? A time, a date, and who it was. And sort of keep that documentation handy. Because I think that after that person gets in trouble, they'll come around and ask you about it. If you have documentation, now it's so smooth, right? You don't got to sit there and talk and remember things. All you got is all this beautiful documentation. You just hand it over and you're done. Joan, welcome to the stream. But yeah, Nine of Cups, document it out. Five of Pentacles says they get in trouble. So I wouldn't worry about it. At all. You just need to ignore it and document it. Don't let them know that it bothers you, because if they know it bothers you, they're going to keep doing it. It's just like third grade. I mean, a lot of people in work are just like they still in third grade. Strength says have the strength and the patience to get through it. You are going to get through it indeed. I don't think that is going to be the problem. And the other, more Lynn, a donation tonight. Thank you for the 5-shot tonight. Will my statement against V cause more issues? Will it be causing some issues? All right, sounds like you have started the documentation. That's good. You made a statement. You're like, hey, person's causing problems and all this other stuff. Let's see if that's going to be something that's going to be important there. Emperor, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I don't think so. I'm going to do a thumbs down. I don't think it's going to affect you any. I think everybody's going to remain professional. The boss is going to deal with it. They're going to handle it like they need to. The Emperor, the people in charge know what to do. They're professional. They understand the problems, and they understand how to fix it. They know that, sort of telling Victoria or whatever that they're the problem, or Veronica, sorry, that they're a problem and all this other stuff. I don't think that works. They understand how to treat it professionally. So the Emperor says they know what they're doing. Let them handle it. The Sun says bringing this to light, exposing all of this is very good, because it means the other person that reported them is not alone. The problem you have is if you're the only one that is being bullied, and then it's a problem because now you got to prove it because nobody believes you. Overall, Page of Pentacles says they get demoted, or they get some disciplinary action against them. So I think it is going to be okay. Again, let the Emperor handle it. They know what they're doing. I think that's going to be very important for you at the end of the day. Avantika is up here on the PayPal side. Avantika, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Avantika wants to know, what do they want to know tonight? Facing challenges at my work. Oh my. Also need to move to another place and a new job. When you see me move to a new job, let's take a look. and this. Let's put this back over here. I want to use a deck we haven't used in a while, and that is going to be this one. Y'all love this one. Neve, welcome. Good to see you. Crystals and Paint, welcome. Lee, welcome. Good to see you as well. All right. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. By the way, you need to follow me on Instagram. You just need to follow me on Instagram right now. We're doing painting. It's painting season, all right? Y'all like it's painting season because it's hot. That means my oil paintings dry like that. And that is when I get out and do the paintings, right? So if you follow me on Instagram, you're seeing my new painting right here. And, well, that is, needs to be brightness down a little bit. You're seeing my new painting right here. So this was the old one. This was the old one. This was the ship. 12 by 24. It was an older ship. And here's the new one. I'm trying to jack it up a little bit, like kick it up a notch. So we got more waves sort of happening. We got an interesting cloud formations or whatnot. The ship is going to be here. It's going to be sort of rocking back and forth. And you're going to have the spray of the sea and all that other stuff. Anyway, you got to be following me on Instagram to see all of this. So we're doing a Lenormand deck, and this is going to be the ship. Now, this is a big painting. It's 18 by 36. So it is a big boy. It is a big painting. All right. Anyway, so follow me on there. Support me on my painting journey because that's what I do during the summer. I love it. I love painting in the summer because it's Texas. And my paintings dry in 5 minutes. And then I can put another layer on. You try that in winter, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. You're not going to make any progress at all. Anyway, all right. I mean, Alvantika's facing challenges at work. We need to find out what's going on. If we can get this done, we can get this done in there. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on here. I need to move to another place, get a new job. The Nine of Wands. Man, getting a new job is kind of a pain. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, it's going to be a while. It's not going to be something that occurs immediately. It's not going to be something that occurs quickly. I just don't think that's going to work for you. Nine of Wands says there is sort of challenge, and it feels like you're alone, and you're alone in this challenge indeed. All right? You are alone in this challenge. It feels like not a lot of people are supporting you, which feels kind of bad. It feels kind of bad. I don't think that's going to be kind of there, you know? It's kind of be... It's going to be good there. Anyway, Nine of Wands. Challenged indeed. You're challenged indeed. Now, the Nine of Swords says this is something you're a little bit too concerned about, but rightfully so, though. Rightfully so. I think that's going to be a bit concerning getting into this new thing. So you're looking at a delay. Ten of Wands. I have a lot of things to navigate through. I have a lot of things I need to do, a lot of things that need to be pursued, that need to be finished, that need to be looked at. That it just feels like that this is something that needs more attention, that needs more effort. Knight of Pentacles says you are moving to the new job indeed, so that's a thumbs up. But it's going to take longer than you expect. I think it's going to be July. I think it is going to be July for getting a new job, getting a new place. That's going to be good. Of course, you could take some temporary job. I don't think that works for you. You want something decent. I think that's going to be July. It's going to be your best opportunity to make that down. Going to be to make that down indeed. Myra, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. So we got, you gotta follow me on, Instagram and support my art because that is the next deck that y'all are going to get. You know what I mean? That's the next deck. That's what y'all are going to get. Y'all are going to get. How many hand-painted Lenormand decks do you see? How many? Hand-painted Lenormand decks do you see? Very, very few. And this one is going to be rock solid, hand-painted. I'm going to sell the paintings too. So during the Kickstarter, you're going to be able to donate and get one of these big paintings because that thing's huge. That's what I'm saying. Myra, thank you for your double donation tonight. Alicia, the queue's really short. The queue's really short. We're kind of having a relaxing. We're showing some magic tricks, talking about painting. We got Julie, thank you for your donation. We got Morlyn, we got Lisa, we got Cappy, we got Myra. I mean, it's pretty clean. We got Julie on the end of it. It's pretty clean indeed. Now, we do need to go, but... PayPal's still making that music. Jade, PayPal's still playing your song. All right. It's still playing the song. Jade, the PayPal really likes your song. I mean, I like it too, but I'm just saying PayPal is a big fan of that song. Let's see what's going on here. Next question is going to be from Lisa. Lisa wants to know something. They want to know, what do the cards want to say about my current relationship? Am I on the rock solid path for love? And that's a good question. That's a good question. We're talking about paintings over here. We might as well do this one over here. That's going to be the Art Tarot. Y'all love this? Y'all love the Revival Art Tarot. The Revival Art Tarot is out here. It's making it happen. It's making the grade. I like it. I think that's going to be on a target. All right. Let's see what's going on with a little bit of revival art. Myra, thank you for your other donation. We got Julie in there and all that. Yeah, Jade hacked PayPal. Jade made it play a song. So it played a little song for me. PayPal does play songs. It does. Anyway, all right, what are the cards want to know about current relationship? Am I on the right path? Queen of Coins, you're pretty comfortable with you're pretty comfortable with it, right? It's not Star Seed, thank you for your donation. It's not something that you're just sort of stressed out with. You just sort of, you're just sort of like really freaked out with or anything like that. I think that's going to be all right. We got Alicia. Oh, Jesus. Alicia, wow. Alicia, thank you for your massive donation over PayPal. I really appreciate that. Alicia, if you want a private reading, we can do that instead. If you want a private reading, let me know. Your donation definitely qualifies for a private reading range. So if you want to do that instead, Alicia, let me know. We can get 20 minutes and sort of chat on the phone, or you can ask me a bunch of questions and make a dedicated video. But for that amount, I'd be more than happy to do a private reading for you. Anyway, Lisa Lou, current relationship, are we on the right path? Queen of Coins, pretty comfortable relationship. Julie, thank you for your other donation. Pretty comfortable relationship. I mean, you're not going to kick him out of bed. Pretty comfortable. Cora, thank you for your donation. The Temperance, Star C, thank you for your other donation. But yeah, the Temperance card, it's good for you right now. I'm not going to go out on a limb, Lisa, and say this is the best relationship you're ever going to have. This is your soulmate. I'm going to say this is perfect for you right now. You're in a position where this is going to be right on target for you at this stage of your life, right? 5 of Cups says you do run into some obstacles, right? You do run into some obstacles indeed. I think that's more around either addictions or more around just sort of a lax, where everything just gets lazy, everything just gets sort of a little bit more temperamental with it. And the Hermit says you're going to have an issue overall linking this for a long time, linking into this for a long time. You're looking for something that you're on the right path? Yes. If you're looking for something that's about to have some challenges? Yes, indeed. Hermit says it's going to be very difficult to hang on to it, but if both parties are willing, then both parties can make it happen as far as hanging on to all that good stuff. So I think that's going to be interesting indeed. Anyway, let's go for the next donation. We got more, let's see. We got Cappy is next. Will the Cancer reach out? Is it going to be something that they're willing to do? Or are they going to just be off alone on there, not doing anything, not making it happen? Let's go for it. Speaking of gorgeous decks, let's get some more gorgeous decks. Cora, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Get some more gorgeous decks out there and see what is going to happen here. Okay. By the way, this is a Forest Creatures version 2. Version 2. I mean, some people like the version 1, but I like the version 2. That is cool indeed. Anyway, you're looking at the Temperance, Hierophant, and the Empress. Wow, a lot of majors over here. I kind of like that. Will the Cancer reach out? I think by virtue of the majors, you're looking at pretty good with that. Empress says they need you. They need the opportunity to have you around. They're definitely on that mode. The Empress says they're going to be pretty excited, pretty thrilled about reaching out after a period of time. Hierophant says they are in that mode where they need something from you. They need some information. They need a connection. They need something from you. And I think that's when they will reach out, right? They will reach out in there. Alicia, I'll be happy to give you a refund. There we go. Alicia, let me get you a refund. Hang on. We're going to have to do a little bit of a refund action here. Hang on. Let's say we'll go with that and issue a refund indeed. We'll go there and click and click that. All right. Let's see. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, total amount there, and continue. Okay, it should be good. It should be on the way. It should be on the way. Anyway, I think they will reach out. They do need a connection with you. A connection is important. A connection is good. Cappy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And the temperance card has a nice overall feel to it. So, yeah, I think that they will reach out indeed. All right. Let's see. What else is going on? People's opinion. Okay, Myra has a triple shot tonight. Let's get that done. People's perception of Myra. I mean, if you're in chat, you can, if you're in chat, you can answer Myra right now. What's your opinion of Myra? I think Myra's pretty cool. I think Myra's rocking the house. So, I like it. I like it. Well, but we'll see other people's opinion. People that aren't in chat, other people's opinion of you, and see what's going on with all of that good stuff. Let's see what's happening with this. All right. People's perception of me. We're going to go with a Four of Swords. Oh, man. Leslie, thank you for your the donation. I appreciate that. Four of Swords is the one that's right side up. Four of Swords is the one that's sort of focused here. That's interesting. I think you're looking right now at a lot of people are holding judgment, right? A lot of people are holding judgment. You have some interesting aspects about you. It feels like that a lot of times you're a little bit harder on yourself than you need to be. But overall, you have a lot of good intentions. You're a very giving person. You're a very person that loves to see new opportunities. You're a person that embraces new opportunities and new good things with that. But they're sort of holding back on the opinion. It feels like a lot of times, too, you don't sort of jump in with both feet. You want to test the waters a little bit first before you jump in and make a big dedicated kind of thing with that. And that is the people's perception of you. What else we got? General May reading. What kind of May things can we make happen? May is a weird month. We got Mercury retrograde. We got a lot of weird feels through this. It feels like that May, it doesn't have a lot of the opportunities that we don't read all upside down. We had one card. It was not upside down, the last one. But yeah, General May read. Queen of Wands. It's time to get organized in May. I think you're having some issues with getting organized, get everything hammered out, get everything fixed, get everything settled down. You're having some issues getting organized. And I think it's starting to affect you. I think you should definitely be organized in May. Make that a priority. Make the organization sort of move in there. And I think that's going to be important for you, right? You're getting in May a lot of things that you don't want. And I think you need to react to that in a proper way. In other words, don't be too hesitating about doing things. If you don't want to handle it, make sure it's known that you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to handle it. I think people can kind of understand that overall. You're looking for some heartbreak in May as well. A little bit of a heartbreak. Could it be some heartbreak that you didn't want? Could it be a heartbreak that was unexpected? Maybe. But you are looking for a little bit of heartbreak moving into things that we just don't like, or things that we didn't want, and something unexpected as well. All right, we're going to go to the last Myra. What attracts others to me the most? Let's see what does attract others to you. Let's see what kind of things are, people look at Myra and they're like, I like that, or I like this. Maybe they got some of that going on. All right. You make people feel at home. You make people feel comfortable. I think that's the thing too, right? You make people feel comfortable, like you're not judging them, like you're accepting of them. You understand sort of the path that they're walking, the things that they're doing. So yeah, you sort of make them feel comfortable, very comfortable. I think that's where people draw to you and all this other stuff. Knight of Cups says as well, you're very emotional resident. In other words, you understand people's emotions. You understand what they're going through. Nessa, thank you very much for your donation. Overall, the 2 says you're willing to eliminate drama. You're willing to eliminate problems. So you're not really just going to embrace a lot of drama, a lot of problems. You're just going to move on, and get it moved on and then go to your next thing. Anyway, Julie is next. Well, I got hired at Lincoln Hospital. Let's see if Lincoln Hospital has it out for you, if they're ready to go with that. Alicia. Alicia, I'm going to reject your $45 request. Alicia. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So, Alicia, I refunded your money, and now you're requesting your money. So, I'm not going to give you your money because I already refunded your money. So, you have your money. PayPal is going to take a year to get it to you, though, because welcome to PayPal, my friends. Welcome to PayPal. Julie has the good questions tonight. Julie wants to get hired at the hospital. By the way, we're using this indeed. Alicia, I have no idea what your question is. I have no idea what your question is. And technically, you didn't make a donation. So, Alicia donated a rather large sum of money. And then Alicia wanted a refund. So I clicked refund and I gave Alicia's money back. And then Alicia is requesting the same amount of money from me. So I'm not going to give you the same amount of money because I already refunded it. So, and since I refunded your money, technically, you're not on the list. Life happens. Anyway, will I get hired at the Lincoln Hospital? You know, I'm a Virgo. I do things the Virgo way. Anyway, yeah, will I get hired? I think so. The Chariot is nice. Wheel of Fortune talks about a consistency with that. We're taking the train into work. The train is headed into work. I think that's going to be magical and amazing indeed. Nine of Swords. Yeah, when you get hired, you don't get the position that you want, or you get some odd position, kind of like under the stairs kind of thing. Overall, you're going to make a good job. It's going to be a steady job at the hospital. I think that is a thumbs up indeed. There's a thumbs up for getting hired at the hospital. I like it. Let's see what we just did. We did Julie. Julie has another one. Also, Julie wants to know, will it be working at the hospital at the end of this year? I think so. We just had the train going into work. We had a lot of good things in there. So I think that's pretty cool indeed. I think we're going to get hired. So I think that's a Six of Pentacles, right? You're being offered the job at the hospital. Not going to be a problem. Justice, you're getting in there. Things are balanced out with all of that. And Ace of Wands with the big buildings, the big office buildings and stuff like that. I think you are going to be in there. You're going to be in there in the big office buildings. You're going to be in the hospital. You're going to have a good time. You're going to be working your magic within there. So I think that you will indeed be working at the hospital by the end of the year. Looking great. I mean, that hospital job is looking pretty solid, right? That train into work. I love that. That's why I love this deck. It has a lot of great meanings, a lot of just amazing things. Now, Cora has a double shot tonight. Cora is working it tonight. Cora wants a little bit of a general read, as if Cora wanted something else too. Yeah, you just want a general. We can get that done. By the way, this is the Little Wizard's Tarot. If you don't have it, pre-order it, because you will be very happy indeed about this one. This one is one that everybody loves. Everybody just loves this deck. All right, I'm just telling you now. Elizabeth, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Can I just have a general reading? Four of Wands, the Sun, and Death. Cora, it feels a lot like somebody is leaving. Somebody is exiting your life. Somebody is leaving, right? Sort of either abandoning things, they're moving, somebody's leaving, somebody's exiting. And this could be something important to you, or it could be somebody you sort of casually, anyway, somebody that you know is definitely leaving, sort of on that exit mode, right? You just sort of have here as well. You got the Death card, big changes, right? Big changes are coming, and all of this other stuff. So yeah, big changes are coming. Big changes are moving through and whatnot. So you're going to have to sort of deal with that. Now, Death card also says, again, somebody sort of leaving the situation, somebody sort of moving past that. At the end of the summer, I'm just telling you now, at the end of the summer, you end up sort of getting a minor injury. I think you end up getting a minor injury, basically, at the end of the summer. So be careful. Don't go just wild with anything like that. Don't sort of go wild with anything. Be sort of chill with it. And I think overall it's going to be okay. But you do indeed get some sort of an injury kind of thing going on at the end of the summer. Four of Wands. Cora, man. Avoid a new car. So there you go. Anyway, that's what I'm just saying. I'm just going to say that much. All right, we're going to go with, that's quite okay, Alicia. It's no problem at all. Anyway, Starseed Glow. Starseed Glow has a double shot tonight. Nice. Okay, future between me and Corey. All right, we got the future between me and Corey. And how did the last message I sent Corey feel? Like, what are Corey's reactions and all this other stuff? Let's use a little bit of a different deck for some Corey reads. It has been a minute. No, it's not been a minute. We use this all the time, but we're going to go ahead and use this right here. All right. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's see what's going on. Corey. Is Corey the one? Is Corey going to be something nice? I like it a little bit, maybe. Wands that look like sparklers. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with the wands. You don't want to do that. Future between y'all. Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. It's very on and off. It's very hot, and then it's very cold. Corey becomes very dispassionate after a little bit. Very dispassionate. They're just like, I don't want to do this. I'm kind of just checked out. And checked out seems to be the biggest option here. Checked out seems to be the biggest thing here. And you got to kind of watch out for that because you don't want that to be a big part of this. Queen of Swords says you kind of want to get a little bit, on the working your nerves. But don't let it work your nerves. It's hot and it's cold. When they get checked out, when they sort of dispassionate about a lot of stuff, you're going to have to sort of deal with it, right? Four of Cups. I just don't want to deal with this. But they are dispassionate. They're not on the same vein that they used to be. They changed a little bit with that. Overall, I think the future looks pretty bright. Nine of Cups is all about the romance, the emotion, keeping things right and keeping things together. Because I think keeping things together is kind of where you really need to be on this relationship. I think if we look at that, it's going to be pretty good. All right, now, how did Corey feel about, we sent a message to Corey, okay? We sent a message to Corey. How did they feel about that? What kind of emotions did they have once they sort of saw this message going in? So what's going on with that? Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon. Man, how did they make them feel? It definitely pulled some emotions out of them that they hadn't had before. It definitely pulled some emotions out, okay? So I'm saying sort of like a new emotions, sort of it made them a little bit emotional in that realm. The Moon says that I got emotional from it, and that's going to be kind of where we're stuck, right? I got some emotion from it. I think that was your goal. You wanted to be emotional. You wanted to put it out there. I think you did do that quite well. The Moon says I got some emotional resonance here. Queen of Wands, it says they kind of expected it. They did. A little bit of an expectation. They understood that it was kind of something there. Overall, they're not taking it as hard. They're not taking it very hard. Ten of Wands, I'm not going to load this up on my back and carry it around, right? They're able to disassociate with it. They're able to sort of move past it if it's something sort of a challenging indeed. So there you go. There you go. I think it made them emotional, but it's not something that just sort of ruined their day kind of thing or just sort of made them just jump up and down. It got them a little bit emotional, but, that's about it. Anyway, Cappy Ram, is Aries better for long term than a Cancer? Oh my. Let's do a tarot throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right. If you don't know what a tarot throwdown is, if you're new, by the way, if you're new, hit that like and sub button. I love you. I love y'all. You know that. I'm here every day. I'm here every day, and you knew I love you in the first place. Oh, look, there you go. Aries is over here, and the Cancer's over here. If you're new, a tarot throwdown is when we have a brutal cage match between two different options. In this case, Aries, Cancer, Aries, Cancer. All right, Cancer's over. Oh, Cancer doesn't look too good. Cancer doesn't look too good. Aries doesn't look too good. I don't know. They're both bad. I mean, I'm not saying they're okay. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're both bad, but this is not something that if you had to choose, you're not going to get like a golden ticket from either one of these people. The Aries is going to be good for short-term, passionate love. Good loving. Short-term, passionate music to make love to.
Music to make love to.
Kind of love. The Aries is going to be better. But you said long term, didn't you? You said long term. That's kind of what we're looking at here. That ain't long term at all. becomes a lot of baggage, becomes a lot of pain getting that done. Overall, I'd go with a Cancer, just like Boo Boo says, I go with a Cancer. Cancer's going to be more consistent. Cancer's going to be there for you when you need it. Not going to be a little bit of short-term relationship. Overall, the Cancer just wins. The Cancer is it's just an easy kind of mode with that Cancer, you know. Just you said long-term. Short-term, Aries, by far. Long-term, Cancer. Leslie, how's my ex doing? Just checking. On her. She's a Scorpio with a cap moon. Oh my, I get a little Scorpio action up in here. What are we going to do with these Scorpios? What are we going to, hashtag not all Scorpios, what are we going to do with these Scorpios? Are we going to do that? How is the ex doing? Are they excited about that? Jade, thank you so much for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, just checking on her. Checking on. Leslie's got to check up. Got to see what's going on with that because you never know. You never know where they're going to. All right. The Devil, hitting it and quitting it. 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Going through some stuff. They're going through some stuff, and they're not exactly thrilled about any of that. Going through some stuff here. The Devil. I think the ex trusted somebody that they shouldn't have. They just did. They were just like, I'm going to trust this. I'm going to trust them. And I don't think that really works for them. I don't think that's a good opportunity for them at all. Not something that's going to be opportunistic. They made a mistake. 10 of Wands, now they're paying for that mistake. Indeed, they're paying for it. They're not having the best of time. They're not sort of moving through the way that they need to. 10 of Wands is kind of a little bit on the challenge side indeed. 8 of Swords, though, getting rid of this situation is going to be kind of difficult. Then they know that, but they're trying. I don't think they're going to have a lot of luck, but getting rid of it is going to be difficult indeed. And 6 of Wands says they're going to be successful in doing it. Now, you're looking at like this clean, way into August situation where they have to get their life fixed up, but overall, they're running through challenging times. And sometimes, you know, you just trust people that you shouldn't have trusted in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like never trust a magician. Never trust a magician. He's going to end up, you know, hooking up a pin to a ring or something like that. You know, you just don't do that. You don't. Y'all know better. Y'all know better indeed. All right. Well, let's see what's going on over here. Now, we got Nessa. What is next for me in passion and next for me in love? That's what I'm talking about. Let's get rid of the cats. Let's do a nice, loving deck. This is going to be the Ray guitar or something. I don't know. What is it? There you go. The Ravenous Dracon. The Ravenous Dracon or something. I don't know. Fisher of Man, welcome. Chris Owens, welcome as well. How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see y'all. Hit that like and the sub button if you like what you're seeing. We're rocking it tonight. We got magic tricks. We got all sorts of crap going on over here. I mean, this is a place. This is a place, right? We're going to make a Lenormand deck by hand. We're going to hand paint a Lenormand deck, and it is going to be magnificent. It's going to be magnificent. If you're not following me on Instagram, you're not going to see any of it. You're going to be like, oh, I thought he was doing a deck. I thought he was doing it. He's going to finish up the Tasty Tarot. By the way, the Tasty Tarot is still an approval process. I don't know what they're approving, but it's still an approval process. Hopefully it's coming out tomorrow. Hopefully the Kickstarter's out tomorrow because it's been a hot minute since that Tasty Tarot's been like moving around. Anyway, what's next in love? The Fool. Taking an adventure is what's next for you. Putting your neck out is what's next for you as far as this goes. You're going to have to take a risk, Anessa. You see it. You understand the risk. You don't want to take it. You're going to have to take it if you really want a good love opportunity. Can we do the love balloons? A good love opportunity, right? I think it's very important for you. 4 of Wands, it says the next love opportunity is going to be pretty good. This is something that has a lot of stability. It's something where we have a chance of something a little bit long-term kind of thing. I like it. I think that's going to be nice indeed. Page of Pentacles, you're looking at a midterm relationship at the most. You are looking at an earth sign. And I think that's going to be important for you. And that is what's next in love indeed. Next in love, they have a weird job. They got a weird job. Interesting. Weird job. I mean, that's what I'm saying. By the way, we're ending soon. All good things must come to an end tonight. It must come to an end in a few minutes. All right, career question below. A YouTube user wants to know about career. What kind of things can we get done with that? Let's expand the chat. YouTube user. Work posted 2 more projects. One is program delivery analysis and another product. Chris Owens, thank you so much for your donation. And a product and content applying, which will have a chance with. All right. So you want to double show. You want a throwdown. We got a throwdown up here. We can do that again. Tarot throwdown, uno mas time. We're going to see what's going on. What's going on indeed. All right. Anyway, all right. But Nessa, I have no idea. I'm just telling you what came through my intuition. What came through my intuition, Nessa, that's what came through. You know, it wasn't very specific. All right. Just intuition. You got to go with the intuition. All right. We got 2 more job opportunities. Project 1 is program delivery analyst right here. Program delivery analyst. Number 2, product and content analyst. That's a lot of analysis. All right. A lot of analysis. Overall, program delivery analyst would be your best shot between the 2. Would be your best shot for getting an Ace of Pentacles, as with anything. As with anything with job related. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Lovers, 2 of Cups. It's going to be rock solid. Ace of Pentacles is going to be fantastic for this, all right? Strength or lust. Somebody made fun of me for saying strength. It is lust. We'll do that. Lust says there's a lot of ingrained good possibilities in this area. So I would go there. The Tower, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. Product and content analysis, that's not what you want. It's a tower mode. It pays a little bit better, but Jesus, that tower just throws you for a loop. Ain't nobody got time for a loop like that. Jade is next. We're going off to PayPal, my friends. Off to PayPal. Everybody loves a good PayPal read, and I am a person that does too. All right. Let's see. MIT X Pro Good School. Okay. MIT X Pro Good School. All right, let's find out if that is going to be a good school for Jade. We're going to use the Thoth as always. We're going to see what kind of school we can get done. MIT X Pro. I guess that's what's going on with that? What is going on with that? Anyway, Chris, I got you in the queue. Chris, you're next. You are next, Chris. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. You're going to be right after Jade. Jade is right here. All right. Is it a good school? Yeah. And yeah. That's rock solid. So is this like I'll teach you programming, but you won't actually get a degree school kind of thing? Is it more of that? I mean, I'm just saying. This is a good school. It is a good school. I liked it a lot. You got the beautiful, wonderful, very smooth 10 of Cups. Just says it's a happy home, happy family. You got a lot of opportunities in this school that you can take and run with. It gets you a lot of pretty much cash. It gets you a lot of stuff happening with that. And overall, I think this is something that you should go with. This is a massive thumbs up. This is a massive thumbs up. I love this school. There's everything good about the school. It's all over the place. I love it. Absolutely amazing. If you're going to get some cash, if you're going to get some opportunities, I think this school is going to be where you're at. Where you're at indeed. And the last reading of the night is Chris. Chris, thank you again. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Chris. I hope you like what you see. I hope you're having a good time, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Anyway, Chris, let's see what your question is. It is, if Hale will message me soon. Let's see what's going on. Chris, let's get you the best deck on the Tarot Tower. By the way, Chris, this is my Tarot Tower. Chris, it is 80 decks of cards, and this is my deck right here. My deck right here, Chris. Chris, I'm making a new deck. I'm making 2 new decks, Chris. Chris, this is the first of the new decks. This is my new deck right here. I'm working on it. Chris. Chris, I'm making some progress here. I got half of it done. Kickstarter's coming up, Chris. You know you need a good tarot deck. And the other one is my Lenormand. My Lenormand is coming up next. Anyway, I'm making some progress on that too. So making some progress on that too. If you're on the Instagram, you're going to see all of my paintings. The Lenormand is going to be a hand painted deck. I haven't seen a hand-painted Lenormand in a long time. Anyway, let's use this one right here. By the way, Waterfall Tarot, link in the description if you want to pick it up and make it happen. Make it happen. I just produce cards. I'll produce it. I throw them down. I just do the best I can, Chris. Do the best I can. All right, let's see about this Waterfall Tarot. If y'all want this, it's in the description. It's on sale for $19. That's cheaper. See, I ignore inflation. Screw inflation. Inflation doesn't exist over here, all right? You're getting the Tasty Tarot at 2019 prices. You're getting it for $30. The Tasty Tarot is $39 on Kickstarter. That's 2019 prices. That is. It's 2019 prices because inflation doesn't exist. This, $19 because inflation doesn't exist in my world. I am not gonna just give y'all the inflation issues. I'm just gonna make it to where inflation doesn't affect us. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Are they gonna message you soon? That's an easy one. Chris, it's so easy. You can read this, Chris. I mean, let's go. I mean, this is a thumbs up. We already know it's going to be an easy one. Chris, we can even do the love balloons. We can do the love balloons for you, Chris. You're new. We're going to make it happen just for you. Hooray! The Two of Pentacles says they have some decisions to make about this connection. Chris, you knew that. Yeah, there's some decisions to make about this connection. And they have been thinking about messaging you for a while now. They just have, right? You're looking out amongst this area out here. You're kind of interested. You're like, what's going to happen? What's going on? The Fool is them journeying out, taking the risk to make that happen. I think that's going to be there. And the Two of Cups, y'all meet again. Y'all make it happen. Everything is going to be just fine. You are going to be able to get a connection from them, and they are indeed going to contact you soon. The last reading of the night is Cherry. Sven's feelings for, Svere's? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I thought it was Sven. Svere's feelings towards me, last reading of the night. Then we're going to go eat a banana and take a shower, not at the same time. The three. Severe has a little bit of a back and forth. Sometimes they like you, sometimes they don't like you. What happened? Cherry, you can tell me. It's just us. What happened here? Why are they back and forth like this? They have an issue to where they feel like they need to just communicate with you to work everything out. They need to communicate with you to work everything out. We can work it out. We just need to communicate. That is going to be how it goes. Again, they have not been in a situation where they want to contact you, but they're going to warm up to it. Knight of Cups is all about the romance. It's all about getting that connection in. So they are going to do that, but they are very hesitant about this. Why, Cherry? Why are they so hesitant? But they are. And you are going to have to put up with that because at the end of the day, that's going to affect you just like everybody else. And I do think that they have some good feelings, but they got to get everything worked out over there. Anyway, at least that's my opinion. And that is the end of the readings tonight. Thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate that. And we will see you tomorrow.